Chief Meteorologist Ed Bloodsworth with your First Alert Storm Team forecast.
Images coming in out of Fairview, Oklahoma today after a nighttime tornado swept through the plains, leaving quite a bit of damage, structure damage, and numerous power lines downed as well. This tornado mostly stayed out over rural areas, but you can see there were a couple of structures that were in the way of this. We were actually watching this here from our storm center, and we were noting some extreme rotation in the area and a storm that was on the ground for quite some time. In fact, that supercell was likely producing tornadoes for about 60 miles last night in Oklahoma, and that was day one of severe weather across the plains. Day two ongoing right now. Locally, not a whole lot to talk about here. We had a couple of downpours in Mississippi, but now just a couple of little showers left over here approaching Grove Hill, few that moved through Coffeyville and Jackson. This is the second day of severe weather, and a couple of tornado watches are in place and tornado warnings there with storms approaching Tulsa, now east of Oklahoma City. The biggest tornado of the day was actually this little storm that's now working its way towards Ann Arbor. That produced a massive tornado near Union City, Michigan, earlier this afternoon. Our local rain chances. Good news if you have any Saturday plans. Perhaps you're heading down to Pensacola Beach. They got a big dolphin event down there tomorrow, or heading out to the ACS Chili Cook-Off, where we'll be there on Canal Street. Rain chances are now looking slim through the first half of the day, and that chance will start to rise a bit, but that's mainly focused in our Mississippi counties for tomorrow afternoon. Here's a look from the UJ Chevrolet camera as we're quickly approaching sunset tonight. That's a view from our studios. Some nice colors there with some low clouds passing on by. We'll have a nice sunset for you folks on the Eastern Shore. The Grand Hotel at Point Clear GMC cam looking good. You will not have a sunset tonight in Destin, unfortunately, from the Henderson Beach Resort. And our FPL camera, quite a bit of sea fog, and that's been slowly migrating onto the coast here this afternoon. You can see those clouds, some leftover clouds of some of those earlier downpours. Very warm, humid environment. 79 was your observed high temperature today in Mobile after a very warm and humid morning of 69 degrees. And Pensacola, similar story, above average in both respects for your morning low and afternoon high. Good breezes still coming in, 10 to 15 miles per hour with some occasional gusts exceeding 20 out of the south and east. That's helping to warm us up and again provide us with some humidity. 79 is your temperature in Bruton, 74 in Mobile, 73 down at Gulf Shores, Destin 69, and 77 for Loosedale and Leakesville. Dense fog advisory in effect for the gray shaded counties, most of the communities along and south of Interstate 65, and that sea fog will continue to move on to the coast, so prepare for lower visibility tonight and for early tomorrow morning as well. It's a 20% chance that your Green and Phillips umbrella will be needed for tomorrow. As we'll look at that weekend in focus, I think that best chance of thunderstorms now comes for tomorrow evening, and then also into Sunday, where we could see one or two strong thunderstorms, maybe in the form of a few damaging wind gusts coming in. But again, we're still a bit up in the air in terms of the start time of these showers and thunderstorms. Note as some of our models bring them in as early as about 8 o'clock Saturday evening. They will linger into your Sunday. Then we'll dry things out, staying warm early next week. Another round of thunderstorms is set to move in by late Wednesday night into next Thursday.
All right, thanks, Sid.